Good evening, Jeremy Fernandez with ABC News. The New South Wales Nationals are at war with themselves over greyhounds. The ABC has learned that the Nationals leader Troy Grant has been given an ultimatum: reverse the ban or face a leadership spill. It's a remarkable turnaround from last month when National Party MPs overwhelmingly supported the legislation to shut down the industry. But with a by-election looming in the seat of Orange, they're now having second thoughts. State political reporter Bridget Glanville is at State Parliament. Bridget, this greyhound ban was always going to be unpopular in rural and regional areas, so why is this threat only emerging now?
And that's what many of the National Party branch members are asking. Why did this even go ahead 3 months ago? And why didn't more MPs cross the floor when it was voted on last month in Parliament? There have been dozens of branch members, I'm told now, that have resigned from the party over this issue. You mentioned the Orange by-election coming up in November. The Nationals are worried about losing that seat. They're now even talking about they could lose 6 or 7 seats at the next state election, and they need to act, and they need to do this now. Because Troy Grant has been so passionate about this, the ABC's been told by a number of MPs that he's been told to reverse the ban, or there could very well be a leadership spill, with growing support for John Barilaro to take over that leadership from Troy Grant. It's a significant development from last week. We were hearing about delays to the ban. Now it's a complete reversal. But today in Forbes, Troy Grant was asked if he's been told to reverse the ban, and he has denied that.
Whilst there's speculation and a bit of mischief making going on out there, the government's sole focus is on doing our job.
Now, Bridget, even in the face of all this pressure, how likely is it that Mike Baird would back down from a ban he's been so passionate about?
Yes, Mike Baird is forced into a very uncomfortable corner on this issue, Jeremy. What he faces, if the Nationals decide to reverse the ban, or even if there is a change of leadership, they're still wanting to reverse the ban. If Mike Baird doesn't support that, he is effectively putting the coalition agreement in New South Wales under threat. Now, that's something politically he won't want to do because he needs the national support. But on the other hand, if he does reverse the ban, how much political capital does Mike Baird lose from this when he's been such a passionate advocate for this, and he wants to be known as a conviction politician? It's a very risky strategy for Mike Baird either way. But frankly, given that now at every press conference and everywhere he goes, he is asked constantly about greyhounds, it may be a decision he's forced to make.
State political reporter Bridget Glanville.